Hello, I'm Liz Montgomery, Safe Sleep Educator and Director of the Inland Northwest SIDS Foundation. Because it is winter and pretty cold outside, we seem to see an increase in our infant deaths due to overheating, as caregivers tend to use more blankets, which can lead to overheating. Be aware of your baby's needs when wrapping up warm for winter weather. Overheating is one of the highest risk factors for sudden infant death. It is important to dress your baby snugly in winter. It is also important to know when snuggly coats and blankets should come off. Babies under 1 year of age cannot regulate their own body heat as well as we can. Plus, when they do get hot or cold, they don't have the ability to add a layer or peel one off. Therefore, it's important to keep an eye on your baby's temperature, especially during sleep. You don't have to undress a baby to tell how they are doing. If you are lucky, you'll have one that cries when he's getting too hot, though some just fall asleep, which can be dangerous as you won't know if he's tired or passed out from being too hot. Don't judge a baby's heat by his toes or hands. These are usually colder than the rest of the body. Instead, place the back of your hand on his chest or the back of his neck. If these feel cool, then you are fine. But if they feel very cold or too warm, act accordingly. During every sleep, your baby should be dressed in a wearable blanket or sleep sack to avoid overheating and suffocation. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends not using blankets with a sleeping baby as they pose a suffocation and overheating hazard. Sleep sacks should be used for infants all the way up through their first birthday. If you have an older baby, your sleep sack is going to look just like this without the swaddle pieces. But if you have a newborn, you might be using a newborn swaddle sack. So there's a couple safety tips that you need to know. One, make sure that the shoulders are flush and tight up against the sleep sack. Okay, and then the second tip is that if you are swaddling, make sure with their arms in, make sure that you swaddle at a V away from the baby's face. We don't want a straight across swaddle, we want a V. If you are swaddling with their arms in, make sure that if your baby shows any signs of rolling over, which is about 8 weeks of age, that you stop swaddling with their arms in. Okay, you can swaddle with their arms out, but when you swaddle with their arms in, and if your baby rolls over, their face can get pushed into the mattress and they don't have their arms free to be able to push their face up out of the mattress. So 8 weeks of age is a good trigger age for unswaddling those arms. Nothing should cover the baby's head during sleep, as this too can cause your baby to overheat. The temperature in the room your baby is sleeping in should be no warmer than 70 degrees. You can use a room thermometer to ensure the room is not too hot. I'm Liz Montgomery, Safe Sleep Educator and Director of the Inland Northwest SIDS Foundation, reminding you to keep your baby safe during sleep. Remember your ABCs. Babies sleep alone in their own bed, on their back, and in the crib with a firm mattress. You can learn more by coming to our free Safe Infant Sleep class. All details are on our website, www.inwsids.org.